Sometimes I see idiots on Twitter saying stuff like, Rey has gone through so much and through it all she has persevered. I just gotta question whether or not these people have actually seen the movies, because if they had, they would know that Rey is one of the most privileged and lucky characters in all of Star Wars. I'll explain what that means in a minute, but first, let's go over everything kind of bad or a little sad that happened to Rey over the sequel trilogy. Her parents left when she was very young. She watched a man who she'd known for about a day get killed. Luke Skywalker wouldn't teach her the ways of the Force. Kylo Ren didn't turn good as she'd hoped. And Ben Solo died in her arms. I swear, I racked my brains long and hard to try to think of things to add to this list. And that was about all I could think of. Yes, I know that she thought she killed Chewie, but she didn't, so that has no long-term ramifications. And finally, yes, I know that she couldn't hear the voices of the Jedi who come before her for a very long time. And this is where we really get to the crux of the issue. The arrogance and pure audacity to believe that you, of all people, should be able to communicate with dead Jedi is actually absurd. To be clear, no one has ever been able to do that before. Sure, they could talk to Force ghosts, but you can do that too. And you literally did do it. Before you heard the voices of any dead Jedi, you talked to your old master, Luke Skywalker, after he was dead, and yet somehow you want to hear more Jedi? Man, I guess when you're good at literally everything you try to do, minor obstacles can seem like enormous insurmountable mountains. But I guess when you're a Mary Sue, it's the only way of life you'll ever know. Now, I said at the beginning of the video that I'd explain what exactly makes Rey so privileged and lucky. So let's go over that right now. She wins the respect and trust of the people around her literally instantly. She can use complicated Force powers that she's never even heard of the literal first time she tries them. She can use the Force to pull objects to her without ever practicing or learning or even knowing about that skill. She is exceptionally talented with a lightsaber the first time she picks one up. After 1.5 movies of not being taught anything by anyone, she somehow beats Luke Skywalker in a fight. She is somehow good enough with a lightsaber to defeat dozens of trained security guards. She can lift enormous boulders with the Force, again, after not having learned anything about the Force. Now, at this point, apparently Leia takes over her training, so this whole training sequence has a little more context behind it, but it is still very impressive given how little time Rey has to learn all the stuff she does. I mean, look at that, lifting rocks, bouncing over a 1,000-foot pit while deflecting droid lasers. She's really got it down. She can use Force lightning despite never even knowing it existed. She can defeat the most powerful Sith in the galaxy by pulling out a second lightsaber. Oh, and she actually can hear the voices of all the Jedi that came before her. So you see, the good luck she has and the incredible skills that she somehow knows how to do definitely outweigh the few bad things that have happened to her. And on top of that, she is one of the worst things to be included in the Star Wars sequels, although to be fair, she does face some stiff competition. If you really want to know the 5 worst things in the Star Wars sequels, check out this video right here. I think you'll really like it, and if you like this video, then be sure to subscribe and check out some of the other videos on the channel. Thanks for watching.